Hello, my name's John, this is Ciaphas Cain, and I'm about to have some fun with magnets, and you're watching Wargames, Models, and Other Hobbies. Hello and welcome back to another video. In the last video I put together the Warhammer Commemorative series Ciaphas Cain, and his little Valhalla Nice Warrior buddy here. Now, to test what I'm going to do in this video, I've already done it here, where I have placed a magnet in the base of this model, and also on the base just there. So I can either have these guys on the larger base or their individual bases. Now, a quick note for the plain black base here. When drilling the hole, it went all the way through, so I've put a little bit of plastic on the back just there, so the magnet won't push all the way through and so on. But I really like the way that this kind of turns out, and how easy it is to swap the bases. So now, put him to one side, we're going to do Cain. So, there are already some little nubs on the base of Cain's feet which help put it in position, but they're not super secure. So I'm going to replace one of these with a magnet, and I think the one I'm going to replace is the right foot. So I'm going to do that first on him specifically. So I'm going to get a pair of clippers and I'm going to trim off that little nub and then just flatten it off. And then what I have, I'm not going to use a full drill, I just have a drill bit that matches the size of the magnets I'm using. I need to get a few more of those soon. And all I'm doing is carefully turning it by hand. Now, when you're doing this, you've got to be careful that you don't catch yourself on the edge of the drill bit. You can always drill a pilot hole, but for now, I'm just pushing in carefully and drilling this hole. Now, you can do this sometimes with a larger drill bit, then put green stuff or milliput into the hole to then backfill it slightly, but I'm just carefully doing it bit by bit. So there we have that hole, and to test that it's working and how deep it is, I'm just going to push that in place, and it just needs a little bit more. So one more turn of the drill bit. There we go. Now, what I want to do is make sure that I put the magnet the same way round, mainly because it means I can put them on the same bases. So what I'm going to do is get one single magnet, try and peel that off, there we go, and drop it onto this base here, so I can then push his foot onto there. But before I do that, I'm just going to get a really small amount of super glue and just drop a small bit into the hole. Now, it only needs to be a tiny amount because there's a fly just landed on my thumb. There we go. Try and get that in the hole. Because, just rub any excess off, I want it just to grip it a little bit more than just the friction fit that it is. So I've just pushed it into the hole there, and then just off camera, unfortunately, I'm just going to push that into the base there. So at the moment, got one peg holding in place. So now I'm going to use the hole that's left on these two as a pilot, and I'm just going to drill those out slightly wider. There's the first one, and then we'll do the same with the second one. Now if you're ever doing this and you drill all the way through the base, you can, like I did with this one, put the bit of plastic on the other side, or a bit of milliput, bit of green stuff, as I said before. Okay, so the way I'm going to put these in, I'm going to drop the magnet onto his foot like that, and then I'm going to push it in place, and then if when I pull the character off the base, if the magnet comes with it, I'm going to use a little bit of glue. It doesn't, so I'm happy with that. And let's do it one more time. Let's try and get a single magnet off that stack. There we go. And then again, push that in, and that's gone in nicely. So let's have a little look at these guys. So the individual bases first. There is the Valhallan. Here is the Commissar. And now let's bring in the base for both of them. The Valhallan first, and then the Commissar, and there you go, magnetised on their bases. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this really quick video, just a little bit of fun with magnets. For now, all I can say is thank you so much for tuning in. My name's John, and you've been watching Wargames, Models, and Other Hobbies.